Arsenal Fan TV. As you all know, it's the FA Cup final this week. I've got myself a ticket, very luckily, and I hope you've got a ticket. I know it's been tough. But you know what I wanted to do in this video? I wanted to take a look at the starting 11 for the FA Cup final. Fortunately for us at the moment, we've got a lot of players that have come back from injury. I mean, I can't believe it. Normally half of our squad is injured, nearly everybody's fit. But that's a great thing going into this cup final against Hull City. We know what cup finals are like. We've got to have our best team and we've got to be on our best. So here comes my starting 11. In goal, Lucas Fabianski. I know there's been talk of Szczesny going in goal because it's the final and because Lucas Fabianski's leaving. But listen, Fabianski, as far as I'm concerned, has got to start. He's not let us down at all in the games leading up to this. You know, we've won all the games with him being there. And in the semi-final, he was brilliant. He pulled off all those saves in the penalty shootout. And he definitely deserves his place. Even though he's leaving, he deserves his place. He's been a good servant to this club. And Fabianski's got a starting goal. Right back, another player who I think he's definitely leaving is Bacary Sagna. He's got to start. He's a top player. He's experienced, and we're going to need his defensive qualities in this match. So Bacary Sagna at right back. In the middle of the park, centre halves, it's pretty obvious to me. It's got to be Per Mertesacker and Laurent Koscielny. I did an interview earlier on in the year, and there was a youngster who said they're like brothers. That's how they play. They just got a chemistry between them. They've got to be there. Centre halves, Per Mertesacker and Laurent Koscielny. Left back, I was so pleased to see him come back last week. Let's hope he stays fit and doesn't pick up no niggles in training. It's got to be Kieran Gibbs. Kieran Gibbs at left back. I love the kid. He's a brilliant player, and he's definitely got to play there in left back. Holding in the midfield, Mikel Arteta had a great game against Norwich. Experience, good penalty taker if it goes that far as well. And, you know, he'll definitely do a job, and he's a solid player, and he'll be our captain for the day as well. So Mikel Arteta, definitely there. Next to him will be Aaron Ramsey. He's been absolutely brilliant since he's come back. He's scoring goals. He can get back as well alongside Arteta and, you know, perform a lot of defensive duties as well. He is a definite nailed-on starter for that team. Next to him, Mesut Ozil. I think on that Wembley pitch, he's just going to be creating so much. He's going to love it out there. It's his scene. It's all set for a player like Mesut Ozil to produce some of those great passes that will get us that goal and win us the FA Cup. On the left-hand side of midfield, it's got to be Lucas Podolski. He's hit form recently. He's been banging in the goals. He looks fit. He looks up for it. He looks like he's got energy. It's going to be, he's the sort of player that will pop up in that final and get us that goal that is required to win the final. He's a big game player. On the right-hand side, it's got to be Santi Cazorla. Again, the creativity, he scores goals. And even though I don't always fancy him on the wings, I think in the final, we've got to have that attacking intent against Hull City, who are probably going to sit pretty deep. And up front, it's got to be Olivier Giroud. No taking any chances by bringing in Yaya Sanogo. Olivier Giroud, he's hit form again. He's back to how he was earlier on in the season. He creates assists. He leads the line well. And I've got a sneaking feeling that he's going to be the man for the final. I can see Olivier Giroud turning up in that final and scoring the goal. That's my starting 11 for the final. What's your starting 11? Leave it in the comments below. I've got my ticket. I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to give you a prediction now. I think Arsenal are going to win that final. 3-0. Please, please, God, let me be right. 3-0 to Arsenal if we go with that starting lineup.
Hi everyone, I'm Ray Parler, the real Romford Pele, and you are watching Arsenal Fan TV.